reporters, welcome back to my channel. We've got to talk about the latest episode of Jersey Shore, shall we? So when Sammi Sweetheart and everybody were gathered around the table and they just excitedly showed her photos of their families and their children and everything, it just felt so special and sweet. And it was a really beautiful thing to see. Okay. Like I loved it. It was crazy. It really put into context how long it had been since she saw everybody, right? I think it was Polly who said that they had 11 kids between them at this point, which is an awful lot of kids. The last time I watched Jersey Shore before this new season, nobody had kids. I know that Snooki had just met Gianni. They were about to get married, and that was it as far as romance went. I believe actually Jenny had met Roger. So that was it. So now seeing that all these years later, Snooki is still married to Gianni. They seem happy. They've had 2 children. Deena found her love. They got married. They're still together. Like everything seems good over there as well. Pauly D, things didn't work out with the baby mama, but he seems happy as a father. Mike and his wife are together. They've got 2 kids. Like it just is a lot that has transpired over this amount of time. And it was really special to see that. Then next up, we've got Deena, who pulls Angelina aside to have a conversation about their dispute at the reunion. Deena claims that she was so scared and terrified of Angelina when Angelina stood up. But I'm like, Deena, why did you tell Angelina to come hit you if you were so damn scared? I don't like how she's playing on both sides of the fence. You can't play tough and weak at the same time, in my opinion. You told her, you challenged her to come hit you. So don't now backpedal and act like you had some level of fear. Speaking of Deena, we're going to get into how she knew Sam was coming, in my opinion, a little bit later on in this recap. Mind you, this episode truly dragged on. Like, I know everybody was excited for Sam to come back. I myself was excited and still am excited that she's back, but the fact that they spent the whole episode repeating the same thing over and over and over again was way overkill, in my opinion. So I did spend half the episode checked out, to be honest with you guys. I was like, okay, Sam's back. We get it. We love her. Great. Now, Sam did ask a couple of questions about the state of Pauly and his girlfriend Nikki's relationship. They've been together just over 3 years now. And Pauly says that they're just going with the flow. He doesn't like labels. And we'll just see how it goes. They're not thinking about marriage. They're not thinking about children. I'm like, you know what? Good for you guys. This couldn't work for me. I don't like aimless situations. You know what I mean? I like to know, like, if there's like I like to categorize things in my life. I function that way. So this would like be stressful to me. It wouldn't work out, but he seems happy. Nikki seems happy. And they're actually going viral together for that video of Paul breaking down that door so that Nikki can get her lick back on Angelina when Angelina poured wine on her. So that was kind of, all right, go ahead, have fun. Now let's get into how Deena, in my opinion, knew that Sammi was coming back. Either that or a producer snuck in a snowsuit for Sammi without telling anybody. Because here's what happened. Sammi arrived back in the house around dinner time, right? Which is already late. It's around 6, 7 o'clock, we'll say. And then they spent the whole night talking to her. They had family dinner. Then after, they had s'mores. They all got blackout drunk. Nobody was online ordering things. Deena said in her confessional that she had ordered snowsuits for everybody to go hit the mountains the next day. So the next morning, they get up, they open the box that Deena had ordered like long in advance from a business that she found online. It's not Amazon. It's not something that comes to you by the end of the night or the next day, right? And then every single person in that house had a snowsuit in their style, including Sammi Sweetheart. So I ask you guys, how the heck would Sammi Sweetheart have a snowsuit ordered for her by Deena if Deena did not know that Sammi was coming back to the house, right? So again, there are 2 options here. Either Deena knew, or producers slipped in that snowsuit for Sammi Sweetheart, but didn't say it in the episode. And I think by not revealing that, it just left the door open for people to poke holes in this whole shocking thing about Sammi Sweetheart being back. Like that, I remember that was like my first reaction when I saw Sammi, like as Deena was opening the box, handing out the snowsuit. Sammi was like, "Thanks, Deena." I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean, thanks, Deena? How the hell did she was the whole episode? Sorry, like the whole episode was about how nobody knew you were here. Everybody was shocked. They were so excited. So then how the hell do you have a snowsuit, Sammi? Right? Guys, let me know if that jumped out to you in the episode. And what do you think was the result of that? Do you think that Deena knew and she subsequently ordered a snowsuit for Sammi Sweetheart? Or do you think producers ordered a snowsuit for Sammi Sweetheart? Because that was a huge plot hole for me. I don't know, because if producers ordered it, it just doesn't make sense to me. I think Deena had to have made the order because she said she made the order, right? And I feel like if like she handed it to producers or whatever, like, I don't know, they would have said. We saw the producers pop up in this episode and everything. Like, why wouldn't they say anything? Right? And we saw the behind the scenes. So we knew that the producers knew Sammi was coming. They were like shooting footage before they all went up to that mountain and everything. So I don't know. Something about that was really weird and it definitely stuck out to me, but I am really looking forward to hearing your thoughts and opinions. So please do make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.